Hello fish keepers, this is Mike from What Works For Me Aquariums, coming at you with an update video on my Fluval 13.5. There are some changes, there's been some additions, and there's some new things going on, so I thought I'd share that with you today. Thanks for stopping by. If you like what you see, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and comment if you want. Appreciate the comments. Keep them decent, but I don't mind constructive criticism. I never do. In fact, I prefer it. So if you've got anything you want to say or add, please do. So today we're going to talk about, well, I've got that a little off center. There we go. This is, as I said, my Fluval Evo 13.5. Across the board, you can see some changes, I hope, from the last video. If not, go back and check it out. Upper left-hand corner, right about the center, right about here, there's some new tree coral I picked up. These pieces down here are new. Okay, they're finger coral that I got, and I appreciate the way they look. They're very healthy. And right there in the right center, there is some plate coral, orange plate coral. Don't exactly know what kind, so I just thought I'd throw that in there, and we'll sort of talk about that in a second. I'd like to say that if you remember the last video, I had a big problem with my 35-gallon aquarium when it crashed. So I put what few inhabitants survived. That's that blue damsel, those two snowflake clowns, and this little green bubble tip anemone where the clown is to the left. Now, we had a little problem. Apparently the snowflakes really didn't like the ocellaris that was living here, and they killed him very quickly. And I guess I should have expected it, but sadly that's what happened. And now we're back to just the three fish. There is a peppermint shrimp. He's right in the center of the tank underneath the rock. I don't know if you can see him or not. And there's also a emerald crab hiding in the rock. Those were leftovers again from the 35, except for the peppermint shrimp. He's always been in here. So up to the left, you'll find about right about here, there's some yellow coral, yellow polyp coral. I am really hoping for that because I've not ever had a lot of luck with it. Seems to start out real bold. This was a really nice piece I bought, by the way. But in the past, there were just a handful of polyps on it. This has got quite a few. So I'm really hoping that this will survive. Okay, and I don't know why they didn't before. They just would like diminish and diminish until they were gone. So we'll give that a try. Everything else is moving along swimmingly. The green star polyp in the middle, that part that's right close to the front of the camera, that's actually an entire new colony. I was really happy about that. It's moving right along. The other addition would be that power head to the right. I found that the circulation was a little rough, and I wasn't getting much circulation to the left side of the tank, so I added it. I hate it because it's so bulbous and it takes up a lot of room, but I'd probably try to look for a smaller version or something like that. Okay, I started dosing this. Hope you can see that. Nano Reef Part A. This is from Coral Life. It has a Part B. Apparently, it's supposed to be an all-in-one or all-encompassing, whoops, sorry about that, all-encompassing sort of dosing system that puts calcium, magnesium, and so forth into the tank. I don't know what the results are yet, quite frankly. I just started it, so I will keep you up on that. I like doing product reviews once in a while, and I will be doing one of those once I've decided, what it's going to do for us. Something else I've decided on. Again, I'm trying not to knock them, but API's had a little... again, all the fish stores I know use API test kits on everything they do, the salt and the freshwater. However, the increments that I like, the more accurate increments, I've decided I'm going to try something else. So the one thing I had sent for is a set from Red Sea. It's called the Foundations Test Kit, and it has 3 different tests in it: magnesium, alkalinity, and calcium. And I want to try the API kit is drop until it changes color. Now, really, the Red Sea kit's like that too. It's just a little easier to deal with the way they've got it set up. So listen, when I get that kit, I'll do a video on it, and I'll tell you all about it. In fact, I plan to do sort of a little video on all the test kits that I've got and explain what I think I like about them and what I don't like about them. We'll do that later. So we're trying the dosing thing. I got everything running well. Parameters are good. We're about to do a water change. So as you can see, things are going along swimmingly, and I'm enjoying everything that's going on in this tank. I really am rather surprised, quite frankly, and very happily surprised. So If you enjoyed what you see, if you liked this video, click and subscribe there, and don't hesitate to leave a comment. Oh, by the way, let me go back to the plate coral for a minute. I don't know if what I mentioned at the beginning of the video. I bought that in Dallas last Saturday, and I got it home. It was a beautiful piece of coral. A single piece of coral, not two. I didn't realize, I guess, how fragile they are, and I snapped it right in two, and pieces of it came off. So what you're seeing right there was one big piece. I don't know a lot about it, but I was told by the store that this is pretty good stuff. It's a good beginner type SPS coral. So we're going to give it a try and see how well it does. It has got a skeleton underneath it, so that makes it SPS, and it's got this orange covering, and it's attractive as all get. It's much prettier before. If you know what it is exactly, and if you ever had any experiences about plate coral being damaged, please let me know and tell me what happened. Did it die? Is it going to die? Is it going to survive? Would be interesting to find out. So folks, again, thank you very much for watching. Oh, one more recommendation. If you happen to be in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Addison, Texas, which is a suburb of Dallas, has an aquarium shop called the Fish Gallery. You need to go take a look. Very impressive store, very big store. It actually caters more to freshwater, which I was really shocked to see. And has some beautiful freshwater tanks in there. They've got lots and lots of aquariums, lots and lots of, they've got koi. There's a giant artificial oak tree that's a 40-footer in the store. Pretty impressive. It is well decorated and just really a good place to go. The back wall of the shop has a 4,000 gallon, I believe it was 4,000 gallon African cichlid tank. They're huge. Very impressive. So if you ever get down that way, and as it turns out, not but a few miles away is a place called Dallas North Aquariums, which is also definitely worth a visit. I actually prefer Dallas North over the Fish Gallery, but it's just my preference. So if you guys are in the Dallas and Fort Worth area, please look at these stores. They're well worth your time and effort. And again, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.